Have you ever stopped to think about how impressive the tiger really is? An animal that looks as if it was sculpted to silently rule over forests, mountains, and even human stories. With its piercing gaze, its unique stripes, and a strength that surpasses any other feline on the planet, the tiger carries an aura that blends admiration, mystery, and, still today, a touch of fear. But behind this powerful figure, there is an entire world of little-known curiosities. Secrets about its behavior, details about its real strength, surprising hunting habits, and even strange facts, like the unusual smell of its urine, or the terrifying possibility of encountering a man-eating tiger, rare creatures that marked dark chapters in Asian history. In today's video, you're going to learn absolutely everything. How the tiger actually sees the world, why its stripes are so special, how they communicate silently, why they are incredible swimmers, how a tiger takes down gigantic prey, and the most impressive stories that have followed this creature through the centuries. Get ready for a deep journey into the life of the largest feline in the world. Welcome to our ultimate special about the tiger. Before diving into the curiosities, we need to answer the most basic question. What defines a tiger? The tiger, scientifically known as Panthera tigris, is the largest member of the cat family. Yes, the largest. No other cat, wild or domestic, comes close to the combination of size, strength, and weight of tigers, especially the legendary Siberian tiger, which can reach over 300 kilograms. They emerged more than 2 million years ago and spread across all of Asia, from the frozen forests of Russia to the humid jungles of India and Indonesia. Today, several subspecies exist, such as Bengal tiger, Siberian tiger, Sumatran tiger, Indo-Chinese tiger, Malayan tiger, and sadly, some that have already disappeared, like the Caspian tiger and the Bali tiger. Despite all these variations, something unites them all: their unimaginable strength, deadly silence, and the stripes that make each individual as unique as a human fingerprint. And speaking of stripes, tiger stripes. A tiger's stripes aren't just beautiful, they are technically perfect. Every tiger has a unique stripe pattern. There is not, and never has been, another tiger with the exact same stripes. They are the animal's identity. And more, the stripes aren't only on the fur, they are on the skin as well. If you shaved a tiger, the stripes would still be there like natural tattoos. But why does a tiger have stripes? The answer is simple yet brilliant: camouflage. In nature, light and shadow blend constantly. The striped pattern breaks the outline of the animal's body, making it disappear, even though it's huge. It seems impossible, but a 250-kilo tiger can remain invisible just 10 meters away when it is still in vegetation. And there's more. A tiger isn't orange and black by accident. Most of its prey, deer, buffalo, wild boars, cannot perceive the color orange like we do. To them, the tiger looks sort of green, and green with black stripes is the best camouflage in a forest. Nature does not play around. Strength beyond logic. If you thought the tiger was only beautiful, get ready. It is also absurdly strong. An adult tiger can carry a 400-kilo animal for dozens of meters, rip flesh and bone with a single swipe of its paw, bring down a 1-ton buffalo with one well-calculated leap, crush vertebrae with a single bite, run up to 65 km/h in short bursts. But the most surprising part, a tiger's paws are so powerful that it can kill with a single blow, literally. There are records of tigers shattering the skulls of large herbivores with just the impact of their paw, and that's not counting the bite. Although not as strong as a lion's, the tiger's bite is deeper and more precise, designed to crush the base of the prey's neck. Another fascinating fact: a tiger's roar can be heard 3 kilometers away. But that's not its scariest sound. There's a much worse one, a kind of explosive, roaring snort called an aggressive chuff, used when the tiger warns that it's about to attack. The perfect solo hunter. The tiger is the best solo hunter on the planet. No other predator working alone comes close to its efficiency. How does it do it? First, through silence. Tiger paws have large pads that absorb impact and soften the sound of footsteps, and the tiger steps in a precise pattern. Its hind feet land exactly where the front feet were, reducing noise even further. Second, through strategy. The tiger is patient, very patient. It watches, waits, analyzes wind direction and movement patterns. It moves slowly, almost glued to the ground, until it is just a few meters from its prey. Third, through attack. Fast, brutal, and precise. Unlike lions, which attack in groups and chase prey at high speed, the tiger prefers ambush. It is not interested in long pursuits. Its specialty is the perfect strike in a fraction of a second. When it leaps, it can jump up to 10 meters. When it bites, it usually aims for the neck. And when it hits, it rarely needs a second try. The tiger's eyes. A tiger's eyes are one of its most hypnotizing features, but their beauty hides something even more interesting. They see better than we do, even in the dark. Tigers are crepuscular and nocturnal. They have a special layer behind the retina called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects light. This drastically increases their night vision. Another curiosity. Unlike most felines, which have more rounded eyes, tigers have circular pupils, yes, like ours. This allows better adaptation to different environments. And more, some white tigers, more on them soon, have extremely vibrant blue eyes. This coloration is uncommon among wild felines and always attracts attention for appearing almost supernatural. The white tiger. Myth, reality, and controversy. The white tiger is one of the most striking animals in pop culture. But there's a big misunderstanding. It is not albino. The white tiger is simply a rare genetic variation caused by a recessive gene called the inhibitor of pigmentation. It does not remove all the tiger's colors. It only alters the distribution of the orange pigment. The stripes remain. The eyes stay blue. That's what gives the animal its impressive appearance. But there's a serious problem. Nature does not produce white tigers often. They have no advantage. On the contrary, they are more visible and less efficient hunters. That's why almost all white tigers seen in zoos are the result of selective breeding, many involving closely related animals. Over time, this has caused deformities, scoliosis, and even difficulty walking. Beauty has a price, and in the case of the white tiger, a high one. Tigers and water. If you think cats hate water, get ready for another surprising fact. Tigers love swimming. They enter rivers and lakes naturally and can cross long distances with ease. There are records of tigers swimming up to 6 kilometers without stopping, and more. They often use water as a hunting tool. Driving prey into a river, dragging it, or even drowning it is part of the tiger's repertoire. Bathing also helps cool their bodies in hot regions, relieve parasites, and relax their muscles after long walks. Popcorn smell? Yes, that's right. One of the funniest curiosities about tigers is that their urine smells like popcorn, cooked corn. The reason is chemical. Their urine contains a compound called 2-acetyl-1-pyrroline, also present in the aroma of corn and freshly baked bread. This smell, besides being curious, has a function. It marks territory and communicates information to other tigers, like identity, age, and even readiness to mate. So next time you smell corn in a zoo, now you know. Social life of a solitary cat. Tigers have a reputation for being solitary, and this is partly true. They don't live in groups like lions. But their social structure is more complex than it seems. Dominant males control huge territories, which can include the areas of 4 or 5 females. Each female has her own space within the male's territory. But here's something interesting. Tigresses are excellent mothers and extremely protective. They care for their cubs for almost 2 years, teaching everything, from hunting techniques to basic survival instincts. Cubs don't learn just by watching. The mother literally sets up hunting training, releasing small live prey for the cubs to practice. And males, they rarely participate in raising the cubs, but they don't usually behave aggressively either, unlike lions. In some cases, male tigers have been observed sharing food with their young. Legendary tigers. Throughout history, some tigers became famous because of their strength, their presence, or the fear they caused. Among them, the Champawat tigress. Perhaps the most famous and most feared tiger in history. Responsible for more than 400 deaths, she became the most notorious man-eater ever documented. Jim Corbett, the British hunter who studied the case, stated that she attacked humans only because she had lost her teeth and could no longer hunt wild prey. The ghost tiger, an extremely rare tiger with pale fur and almost no stripes. Local villagers swore he was a spirit meant to protect the forest. Makli, the tiger queen. A Bengal female known as the Queen of the Lake, famous from National Geographic documentaries. She lived for more than 19 years, a record in the wild, and was known for her hunting prowess and bravery in fighting huge crocodiles. The threat of extinction. Despite all their strength, beauty, and adaptability, tigers face a very real threat: extinction. In the 20th century, there were more than 100,000 tigers in the wild. Today, estimates suggest there are around 4,000. What happened? Illegal hunting, habitat destruction, human-tiger conflict, underground wildlife trade, forest fragmentation. In some regions, the tiger's roar has simply vanished. But there is hope. Conservation projects in India, Nepal, Russia, and other regions are helping populations recover, showing that it is still possible to save this giant before it's too late. Quick-fire curiosities. To wrap things up, here are dozens of rapid-fire tiger facts you may have never heard. Tigers purr like house cats, but only when relaxed. They can eat up to 40 kilos of meat in a single meal. A tiger can go weeks without eating if necessary. Cubs are born blind, totally dependent on their mother. A tiger can roar louder than a lion. Tigers have excellent memory, better than some primates. They use trees as giant scratching posts. Tigers communicate by rubbing their bodies on trees to leave scent marks. They usually have between 90 and 100 stripes. Some tigers develop specialized hunting habits, like attacking only cattle or only wild boar. They can imitate prey sounds to lure them. The Siberian tiger has extremely long, dense fur. The Sumatran tiger is the smallest, but also the most aggressive. Tigers are excellent climbers. They can stay completely still for long periods. In captivity, they can live up to 26 years. A tiger's paw is larger than a human adult's hand. They mark territory by scratching logs and leaving pheromones. A tiger's tongue is as rough as sandpaper, able to tear flesh. In some cultures, tigers are considered spiritual beings with magical strength. Cubs play constantly. It's hunting training. They can swallow large chunks of meat without chewing. Tigers are extremely intelligent, able to recognize humans. Their hearing is incredibly sharp, detecting high-frequency sounds. Even though they're nocturnal hunters, they also hunt during the day. Conclusion. The tiger is more than just the largest feline on the planet. It's a symbol of strength, beauty, mystery, and also fragility. A creature that ruled forests for thousands of years, but today depends on us to continue existing. By understanding its life, abilities, and curiosities, we not only admire this creature more, we also understand how important it is to protect its home and its future. If you enjoyed discovering this hidden side of the tiger, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Which curiosity surprised you the most? Thank you for watching. Liked it? Subscribe and turn on notifications. And see you in the next video.